Marlin, a clownfish, is overly cautious of his son, Nemo, who has a foreshortened fin. When Nemo swims too close to the surface to prove himself, he gets caught by a diver, and horrified Marlin must set out to find him. A blue reef fish named Dory joins Marlin and complicates the encounters with sharks, jellyfish, and a host of ocean dangers. Meanwhile, Nemo plots his escape from the dentist's fish tank. The most prominent psychological disorder shown in Finding Nemo is Dory having dissociative amnesia and ADHD. Dissociative amnesia occurs when a person blocks out certain information, usually associated with a stressful or traumatic event, leaving him or her unable to remember important personal information. Dory shows this when she agrees to show Marlin the boat. Then she forgets who he is. She also forgets Nemo's name. Dissociative amnesia has been linked to overwhelming stress, which may be a result of traumatic events. It's also more commonly found in women than men.
Stop following me, okay?
What are you talking about? You're showing me which way the boat went.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat. It passed by not too long ago. It went, this way. It went this way. Follow me.
Wait a minute. What is going on? You already told me which way the boat was going.
I did? Oh, no.
If this is some kind of practical joke, it's not funny. And I know funny. I'm a clownfish.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm so sorry. See, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory loss. I don't believe this.
No, it's true. I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. Well, I mean, at least I think it does.
People with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder have problems with impulsive control, excessive activity, or distractibility. Dory gets easily distracted. Marlin tells her not to go by the jellyfish. She gets distracted and ends up getting stung. About 85% of children with ADHD are at risk of having some form of disorder in adulthood. People with ADHD are at a higher risk for also having anxiety, depression, mood swings, drug and alcohol abuse, interpersonal problems, school problems during childhood, as well as being medical, legal, and employment problems during adolescence and adulthood.
Squishy. Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy. Ow!
Dory, that's a jellyfish!
Bad Squishy. Bad Squishy.
Shoot, get it!
Boing, boing, boing,
Dory!
Boing, boing. You can't
Dory!
catch me.
Don't
Boing,
bounce on the tops! They will
boing,
not sting you!
boing.
The tops don't sting you, that's it!
2 in a row, beat that.
Dory, all right, listen to me. I have an idea. A game.
A game?
A game?
A game?
Yes.
Ah, I love games. Pick me.
All right, here's the game.
Oh.
Whoever can hop the fastest out of these jellyfish wins.
Okay,
Rules,
okay.
rules.
Okay.
You can't touch the tentacles, only the tops.
Something about tentacles. Got it.
Marlin suffers from separation anxiety. Separation anxiety is a mental health disorder that usually begins in childhood and is characterized by worrying that is out of proportion to the situation of temporarily leaving home or otherwise separating from loved ones. Marlin is overprotective of Nemo, especially with his bad fin. He keeps Nemo from going from school because of his fear of something happening to him. When he lets him go for the first time, he is very protective.
Well, Nemo, all new explorers must answer a science question.
Okay.
You live in what kind of home? Okay, don't hurt yourself. Welcome aboard, explorer!
Just so you know, he's got a little fin. I find if he's having trouble swimming, I let him take a break, 10, 15
Dad,
minutes.
it's time for you to go now.
Don't worry, we're gonna stay together as a group. Okay, class, optical orbits up front. And remember, we keep...
People with separation anxiety disorder are at high risk for developing other mental health problems, particularly anxiety disorders. Approximately 4 to 5% of children and adolescents suffer from separation anxiety disorder. Deb suffers from dissociative identity. Dissociative identity is a condition that is characterized by the presence of at least 2 clear personality states, which may have different reactions, emotions, and body functioning. Deb imagines she has a sister named Flo, who is actually just her reflection in the glass of the fish. Dissociative identity is diagnosed 9 times more often in females than males. A history of severe abuse is thought to be associated with dissociative identity.
Your Auntie Deb, that's me. Or if I'm not around, you can always talk to my sister, Flo. Hi, how are ya? Don't listen to anything my sister says. She's nuts. I can't see, Flo. Flo?
Overall, Finding Nemo does an excellent job showing various amounts of psychological disorders.